morning, everyone. Welcome back to GuyTalk. Once again, it is me, Mr. Brown, and I am here to share some exciting news. One is that we have formed our houses on paper. Last year, every young man was in a house, a group, and we developed this idea based on some of the information and lessons that our students learned when we took a trip to Newark, New Jersey, to St. Benedict's Catholic School. This is an all-boys school. It's been around for over 150 years, and they really have a unique system of leadership, but most decisions are made by students. So decisions by students and for students. Students choose leaders, and they lead throughout the year. COVID has interrupted some of what we started, but we're getting back on track. If you didn't know, Henry Campos is our chosen leader, and we're going to let Henry remain there with the core team who went to St. Benedict so that we can implement our system successfully and they can teach the next generation of leaders. Every young man will be placed in a house. There will be leaders over the house, house rules, house competition, something as simple as last year when we met in the auditorium, something as simple as attendance. Your leadership teams took attendance, and we want to build a sense of ownership for your team, a sense of brotherhood. So if someone's not there, you're reaching out to them. What that means for you, if you're in the 4th or 5th grade, you will have big brothers to look after you. If you need something, if you're not sure of something, there will be a group of people, and it's their responsibility to make sure you have the things you need, that you know what you're doing. If you even need tutoring or assistance, emotional help, talking to someone about problems, you're going to have that structure in the format of a big brother. And your groups will travel with you, or you will travel with that group throughout your years here. And then when you're in high school, you will do the same thing for your younger brothers. The motto from St. Benedict's, I think we have it painted somewhere, is "What hurts my brother hurts me." They use this motto daily. It's written, and when they're having conversations, they talk about it. We wrote it, and I've been playing with it. We were talking about it, but we use a twist on it instead of copying theirs directly. What helps my brother helps me. The reason is to those key words, help and brother. That's what you see when you look at that. That's what you take away. If you don't even see it all, you can focus on help and brother. What are we doing to help one another in this environment? That is brotherhood, looking out for one another, similar to what I described before. For instance, if you're in choir and you want to do well, we have students. Once again, you're a school leader, Henry's second chair. He can show you how he achieved that success. How did he become captain of the football team? He can demonstrate those skills to you. So I think you guys chose a great leader. And if you would like to be a leader, make that known in your house, because we're looking for leaders to lead within the houses. We have a core group of leaders who oversee all the houses, and they will be meeting with me this week, and then we will be meeting with some other folks. But this will be student-led. They will choose the leaders. They will create the standards and the rules and see that they are followed through and have an impact of what happens on campus. It's almost like trusting and turning it over to students. So it's really, really important. When we did the voting a while back, we added a lot of pieces. So students' votes weren't the most prevalent piece, because we don't want it to be a popularity contest, but we do want you to give input. My vote shouldn't be the most dominating. I only have input, and it's a balanced system. And what we learned is that students who are an integral part of the learning community, our campus, and you're doing more things, your score rose on the leadership board, and that's how they were selected. If you're not sure about this brotherhood thing and how it works, I'll give you a real good example now. Right now, during COVID, we have certain expectations. And if we're trying to help one another, the easiest way, I keep thinking about this in my mind, what would it look like if 100% of everyone on campus was tested each Monday, that we have that available, the word help and brother. We are making a completely safe environment, because if every person was tested on Mondays and we found the results, and anyone who was positive, we can call you, you wouldn't come to school the next day and negatively impact anyone else. That is an example of brotherhood. I'm going to do this thing to help you. I'm going to do my part to help the group. That is a powerful dynamic. If you start thinking that way in fourth grade, and you carry those skills with you, that is a very, very powerful statement for our school, the group, and you as a leader. We don't want leadership just to be in our namesake. We want you to demonstrate leadership skills, and you can do it in the smallest of ways. One, being where you should be, showing up. That is something we talk about all the time, and so attendance is one of the things we use. You may be a dynamic leader, but if you're not where you should be, we can't count on you all the time. So you want to work on that. First step, real easy, attendance. We'll talk more about these, but the number one way we're focusing on that now is simply by getting tested. And I know there was a lot of fear around this, and so I wanted to show you what that looks like. It's no pain involved. It's really simple. And so check out this clip of myself and Mr. Luna demonstrating what the test is like. And we hope that if you were fearful before, you won't be. Please sign up. Our goal is 100% testing. Thank you.